Epidemics in video games are not uncommon. Usually, however, it all comes down to a banal zombie apocalypse, but sometimes developers are creative and very curious representatives of their genres are born. The RTV Gaming channel has prepared for you the top 5 video games whose heroes are facing a virus threat. Enjoy watching and thank you for subscribing to the channel. And our top opens with an absolute classic of the genre, a game that more than 20 years ago became synonymous with the word zombie apocalypse. Resident Evil 2 is to our beloved industry what Stephen King books are to world literature. The T-virus has broken free and is decimating the population of a small American town. Yesterday's employees, sellers, passers-by have turned into terrible zombies, ready to destroy all life in their path. It is in this situation that the main characters of the story find themselves, rookie policeman Leon Kennedy and Claire Redfield, the younger sister of the hero of the first part of Chris. Together, this couple decides to figure out what kind of horror is going on around, well, at the same time stay alive. Epidemics in games are different. Some destroy the population to the root, others turn the population of a city or even a planet into zombies. However, developers almost always portray the problem in gloomy colors, rotting, decaying corpses, hopelessness and personal drama of the characters. In this regard, Sunset Overdrive is strikingly different from colleagues on the store shelf. Comedy, gags collection, call it what you want. So how did the epidemic happen? And it's simple, people went through soda. The drink was not simple, he literally turned his fans into zombies. Well, then according to the laws of the genre, the exits from the city were blocked and the few survivors were left alone with troubles. However, this does not bother them at all, because the storyline of Sunset Overdrive is just an excuse for a fun lawlessness with the participation of the overdone. In games and films, the Middle Ages are often romanticized and mixed with fantasy. Needless to say, how this image diverges from reality. So, A Plague Tale, Innocence is a game that shows a completely different Middle Ages, ruthless to people, scary, bloody. In the center of the story are brother and sister, who are being hunted by the Inquisition. Children are forced to hide and literally take the enemy with cunning. Like you, for example, one of the effective tactics is to deprive the enemy of a source of light. It would seem that what could happen? Well, his enemy will be devoured by hordes of ferocious plague rats, the only defense against which is fire. The rats themselves in A Plague Tale are the living embodiment of the epidemic. Believe me, you definitely do not want to meet these tailed ones at night. Usually, all kinds of epidemics in video games are purely fantastic. Here the Umbrella Corporation lived for itself, developing biological weapons. Can you believe it? In the corporation itself, as well as in biological weapons, yes. But in the T-virus and all its varieties, with difficulty. Just because the developers of the game came up with it. But with The Last of Us, the situation is different. The fungi that have seized power over people in this game really exist. True, in life they preferred humanity to ants, but as a fact, all this devilry that is going on around is not taken from the heads of screenwriters and mass culturist cliches, but from scientific publications. However, the infected themselves are also different from typical horror zombies. They are, how to put it more precisely, part of the ecosystem. In the world of The Last of Us, being infected is not uncommon. The main monsters are ordinary people, marauders, scientists, military and other interesting personalities. Well, that's all. Do not forget to write in the comments which of the presented games you liked the most. See you soon.